Today's Thursday, May 7th, and I got three absolutely banger plays for you boys today for the NBA playoffs. We got Cleveland and Detroit and OKC and my Lakers. So it's going to be a great day, boys. But before we hop into the picks, make sure y'all join the giveaway on the screen. Y'all got to be subscribed, liked, and drop a comment on the video. Would appreciate it if you guys would join. And if you guys go 3-3 on these picks today, giving someone 25 in the comment section, okay? So tap it on the giveaway. And yeah, let's get right into it. Let's recap yesterday's plays. So going over yesterday's free picks, these were the three picks we had. Edwards to grab 20 points, Nas Reed 20.5 PRA, and OG 5.5. How it ended up turning out is OG ended up with 5 rebounds. Unfortunately, they took away like 3 rebounds from him throughout this game and gave him to Cat, which was it was inexplicable to me. But yeah, I wasn't really. I was watching it on Reels, so maybe some of those actually were his. But that's crazy. 3 rebounds taken away, and that sucks. Edwards and Nas Reed obviously do get blown out in that game versus Spurs, belt to ass, and yeah, play like 24 minutes each. But I feel like with their production per minute, guys, if they would have played their normal lines, then it would have been easy cash for these guys. So overall, a hook and some bad blowout luck, but we keep it pushing, guys. In the Discord, overall, it was a day of hooks, unfortunately. But we did have this green slip here, guys, that I wanted to shout out. This one I posted on the stream. We had McDaniels for more than 4.5 2-pointers made, and then Kelly Oubre over 4.5 rebounds. And this one was for a 2.8x multiplier here, guys, the 10% booster. So that was fire. And then we also had, I believe this one up here as well, the MLB EV6X. This one was fire. Gorman, McLink, they cashed pretty early. We were just waiting on Skeens, and then he obviously had that no-hitter, grabbed 7 Ks. So that was beautiful with that 6X there in the JOEFROZE tab. But obviously, guys, over the past couple of days, when we check the VIP tracker here, it's all tracked on the spreadsheet. And over the course of 2026, we're up 581 units, guys. In the past 3 days, up over 60 units. I'll show you guys exactly how to get in right after we get into these picks. But guys, make sure you're taking these picks. I'm taking them here today on Chalkboard, and that's using code JOEFROZE. They're going to get you a $100 deposit match when you guys sign up. So if you guys are already on Chalkboard, check if it's in your state. It should be legal in most states, and sign up with your boy's code. They get you that $100 deposit match and also a free square for your first play. So you win your first play and make some money. So that's great. And obviously, if you guys do that, you guys will get a free week of VIP, $20 basically. And all you got to do is just email me a screenshot or to my Instagram, and I can hook you boys up. So for the 3 plays for today, guys. First one that I absolutely love. There's a couple here. I'll start with this one. This one's a little bit more minutes based, but I love the projection here for Dennis Jenkins. Now, his normal line at 14.5, I do like, but I just do want to say that the minutes have been very inconsistent for him. Looking at the playoffs, he started out at 22. So you're thinking, coach played him, didn't like what he saw. He went 1 for 7. That was bad. Then he didn't really play that many minutes the rest of that series. Not until game 6, he got 19 minutes again. Then game 7, he had 29 minutes. You can see he's crushing this line of 14.5. And this last game 1 versus the Cavaliers, also had 29 minutes. And in that game, got essentially 20 PRA. So he's been clearing it pretty solid when he gets those minutes, but obviously it's been tough. His head-to-head hit rate versus Cleveland is solid, though. So what we're looking for here is for him to step up in minutes. In his last 3 games, he's averaging 23 minutes, guys. So if you guys filter here, go on the Props Edge tool, and we filter here for minutes, and I go to over. I'm just going to say over 20. You guys can see his hit rates are a lot better, especially on the season, averaging 20.6. So basically, this is very minutes dependent, and that's kind of why, guys, instead of the 14.5 or 15.5 at this point, I'm just more inclined to take the 11.5 points, rebounds, and assists, because as you guys can see, this hit rate here is just absolutely diabolical when he's getting those minutes. And as you can see, I scroll down here, and he's projected for about 20 minutes as the backup point guard here for Cade. So he's playing a lot when he is not on the court, guys. So reasonably, we can expect him to get about 20 minutes, anywhere from 20 to 23 minutes. And the hit rates when he plays 20 minutes are absolutely phenomenal. So love this first spot. And then just here, I can confirm that with the projections here for Jenkins and pull up his points, rebounds, and assists here. But also, it's at 15.7. Normal line's at 14.5. So, I mean, honestly, yeah, it's basically all dependent on minutes. But if he plays 20, looks good. I think 14 and a half is good, but I'm just lowering it down to 11 and a half. So solid first pick there, guys. Let's move on to the next one, which is in the same game. Jalen Duren under 17 points and assists, guys. Now, this is probably my favorite one of today, guys, and I'll show you guys why. The projections just popped out. But in the playoffs, guys, as you can see in his last 10, basically has only cleared this once. I'm not counting the last 2 games of the regular season. So basically only cleared this line once, and he barely went over. And that was like a ceiling game for him. He had 15 points, 3 assists. So already here we're looking at a very strong hit rate trend in the playoffs, guys. And head to head, also versus the Cavs, has been tough for him to grab these points and assists, guys. And I do want to mention, I'll come here to the center matchup, and we'll say here that versus Cleveland here, they've been tightening up here in the playoffs, as you guys can see. Last 7, they're top 10 in every defensive category. So they've been clamping up. So the under is looking pretty good here. But then when I look at his projections here, this is kind of what sets me over the edge for Jalen Duren. And guys, we see that he's not really much of a playmaker, honestly. And I feel like this correlates with that Jenkins play here. Kind of been going back and forth on a couple plays, but I really love these ones. And you guys can see 16.3 points and assists for Jalen Duren. And that line's at 17 and a half, man. So we're getting 1.2 difference in that projection. So I think, honestly, guys, we have a really solid edge here with the 17 and a half on the under. So that's the second pick, guys. Jalen Duren, under 17 and a half points and assists. Solid pick. For the last pick of the day, guys, make sure you guys are not on any of these apps. Prize Picks, Underdog, Sleeper, Better Picks, Chalkboard, Dabble. We're posting picks for all of them, guys. We're posting picks for all of them. And I'll show you here how to get into our Discord here. As you can see on the VIP tracker, when I pulled it up here, all of the apps, it shows us what the win rate is for it. So as you can see, if you're not on Prize Picks, if you're not on Underdog, if you're not on Dabble, you're missing out. We're up 182 on Prize Picks, 186 on Underdog, and Dabble also is looking great for us at 38. So if you guys aren't on these apps, you guys want to get into the Discord, sign up with my code JOEFROZE, guys, and you guys will get obviously all the deposit matches and everything, but I'll get you guys a free week in the VIP. And finally, guys, the last pick for today is another one that I think is amazing, guys. It's Jalen Williams under 8.5 points and rebounds. Okay, now you might be thinking, this is a weird spot. Backup center on the Thunder. Game looks like a blowout. What could we possibly find for value in this game here? And I didn't want to just give you guys some like, oh, LeBron points, Austin Reeves assists, like some random mumbo jumbo. This is some good stuff here, guys. Under 8.5 points and rebounds for Jalen Williams. We see in his last 5, now in the playoffs, he's averaging 7.4. He's cleared it 3 times, once against the Lakers. But we look at these 2 games where he didn't clear, and we see that they kept it close somewhat, right? And obviously, Phoenix, they got blown out game 1, and they kept it close those 2 games. Those games that he kept it close, and I think that's where the value lies here. He wasn't playing as many minutes, and we can see he's averaging significantly less in that game. But guys, when we come to Jalen Williams' profile here, you can see the projection for him tonight is 7.2. His line's at 8.5, so we're getting 1.3 difference there, guys, in lines. Okay, so obviously, if you're getting this at minus 112, that's amazing value on that under 8.5 here. As you guys can see, or no, minus 133, excuse me, but that's still great value here for the under 8.5, guys. And I think here, Lakers keep it closer. The line right now is 15.5 in this game because it looks like Vanderbilt obviously probably won't play because of that finger. And Kennard is questionable. I think he will end up playing. Obviously, the only injury for OKC is Jalen Williams. But I think, with this spot for the Lakers, I think there's a good chance that they keep it close and cover that 15.5. So I don't think Jalen Williams will get to his minutes ceiling, which leads me to the under pick, guys. So yeah, those are the 3 picks for today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure to join in on the giveaway, guys. Subscribe, like, comment. Appreciate you guys. And use code JOEFROZE on any of these apps. I'll get you guys in the free VIP, okay? We'll see you next time. Hope the bets cash. Peace.